Hey everyone, it's Kavo. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by and Happy New Year to you. And if you're returning, listen, well, not bad me up in terms of a come back on YouTube. How not deal with it? I was in Jamaica recently, no one ever go for Freedom Streets, but I did go to Freedom Streets. So the person in my DM, watch all of my stories them, and I go message me and tell me say, oh girl, I go for Freedom Street. No, that is not why. I had an opportunity. I bought some key essential building materials that I was gonna need for the project that I'm currently doing, such as lumber, gravel, sand, cement, blocks. And I said what better way than to share with my YouTube family the 2025 cost for the materials. So in order to get the best cost, I always do invoices of the major hardwares in my area. And then we sit down, and by we, my dad and I, and compare the costs of the materials, which includes the GCT as well as the shipping costs. And then we make a decision as to which one of the hardwares we're gonna go to because they're giving us more for our money. Some people don't have the time and energy to do stuff like that, but I do. And even if I don't have the time, I can find the time because I don't have money like that to be wasting. So I wanna make sure that if I can stretch a dollar, I can stretch a dollar, right? And when them say, anyway, maga, it pop, at that. So I went ahead and I have all the invoices here, here, and some of them were electronic. And that is also a tip. You can ask a lot of the hardware to send you electronic invoices because those usually come free of cost, whereas some hardware like June, you have to pay for get the invoice. Now, I must say, like, these hardwares are in Portmore, okay? If you're doing stuff like this, you have to consider like the delivery fee. So for example, I might look at an invoice and I see that this hardware is selling blocks for way cheaper than the other hardware. However, when I factor in the amount of blocks that I'm buying and the delivery cost to and the delivery cost to deliver those blocks, you know, and depending on the quantity, they may have to do several trips in order to fulfill the order, carry out the order. And so when I factor in the cost for the blocks plus the delivery fee, I'm like, wait a minute, this is more expensive than this other hardware where the delivery fee is cheaper, even though the unit price for a block is higher. Does that make sense? So some things that I do when I'm buying materials is that I ship the materials together if they can be shipped together. I also ask for discounts. I've said this before, I'm a discount girl, and sometimes depending on the volume or the quantity of the material that you're buying, you can get discounts. I know for sure if you buy at E&R, I know I'm not sponsored, E&R hardware in Portmore, depending on the amount of cement that you buy, you can get a discount on your cement. Go ahead and research the different amounts, and to be honest, I might do a big one and drop a video next week, so stay tuned for that. So as a former teacher, I have put a little educational factor in here. So when it comes to arranging prices between the different hardwares, even though they're within the same vicinity, it comes down to a few things. So one of them could just be like the local demand of that area is going to affect the cost of the materials. Another thing is if the hardware is directly closer to the supplier, so where they're getting their supplies from, the price is going to be cheaper. If a hardware is larger, their buying power is also going to be much bigger, so they can offer a more competitive price. Some things to consider as well is the quality or the grade of the materials. This is particularly important for like 6-inch blocks, and I know probably wonder why I know so much things. Trust and believe. Listen to the man them talk, and as a educator through and through, I gotta do my little research, you know? Not all blocks are created equal. Sometimes the mason them ball because I be a full block the people might buy. So them I say the block them bend on. Block can bend on. Like the block them don't make good. Them don't straight. Sometimes the block them don't get enough time to cure. I believe that's what it's called. They don't get enough time to cure. Think about those things. The grade, the quality. Yes, and I get more bang for the buck, but make sure say the quality and the things I'm gonna use up to standard. I'm sharing all these things with you so you can make more informed choices as to where you're gonna purchase your material. So you know, you're going to get a range of prices. I'm gonna come closer so you can see the date on one of these invoices so you can know it's honest. Okay. Well, you see what I said? January 2nd. The new year never did start. Would I must spend money? Mighty God. Okay, so we're currently buying the blocks now. Why my pocket hurt me. All the materials that I'm sharing in this video may support in the initial phase of construction for anyone building a home, house, whatever you want to call it. So for 1 ton half-inch steel, the range is 122,000 to 127,650 JMD. For 3/8 steel, the range is $661.22 to $757.08. And for a 6-inch block, the range is $161 to $184. 1 yard sand is $4,500 to $5,807.05. 1 yard black gravel is from $3,000 to $6,626. Binding wire was $160 to $169. Remember, all of these already include GCT. Bag of Carib cement is actually $1,575.05 to $1,630.07. May I rush? What half-inch concrete nail is $250. What the blow? Trying again. So half-inch concrete nail is $250.06 to $362.25. Yay! Finally, 2.5-inch concrete nail ranges from $178.87 to $203. Now you're gonna see all the prices for the materials one last time on the screen, and then we will close out. That is it for this video. I hope you got some valuable information. If you've enjoyed the content in this video and want to see a breakdown of more cost videos that I have, check out this video right here. And as always, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you much for liking, share, all the things them. You know, I'm always grateful. I'm not gonna stop to that. So thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.